If you ever...
There was a whole week, I think last week, that I was pretty sure I've already been. I was pretty sure I've already been to my teapot, and turns out that the whole week I went to his teapot instead of mine. And my teapot was literally full. Like, the collection thingy was full. That's how many days I didn't go. And that's so rare of me not to go. Because in my head I thought I went already. I'm bringing Nahida to see the world. Look for the person mentioned by Al Haidu. Knock on the door.
Miss Shawnee, as we discussed earlier, I've brought someone with me.
Why is she hiding?
Mr. Alhaitham, I'm aware of where you stand, but how can I make sure that your friends think the same as you?
Well, yeah, because she lied. She lied to us the first time we interviewed her.
Huh? What do you mean? We need to clarify our stance or something?
Go ahead and talk to her. You'll get the answers you want.
Okay.
Go on. Earn her trust.
I can't wait for this guy to be a playable character. I'll wish on you for sure.
Is it really that simple?
May I call you Traveler?
Sure thing. Hi, Miss Shani.
Hi, Traveler. I want to ask you something.
Uh-huh.
Do you think the resurrection of King Deshret can truly change Sumeru for the better?
Oh, thank God they didn't give us an option. No,
Why's that?
because it'll only result in conflict. Yeah, war is ugly. Doesn't help anyone.
That's very similar to what Miss Candace says. I know you two are friends. That's why I'm willing to talk to you, even though I do have some reservations. Before, I wouldn't even have the courage to ask something like this. Traveler, do you believe our lives will get better?
But one thing's definitely true. Their lives are not easy. How do I answer that? I can't promise anything. But I'll do my best. I'll do the best that I can. Yeah, we're not the Archon. But we know the Archon, so yes, we'll do our best.
Yeah, we came here from another nation, so it isn't wrong of you to be weary. And we aren't really residents of any one nation.
Yes, we're residents of the world. We're residents of Tevat.
But even so, we've met lots of people from different places, and we've always fought for what we believed in.
Definitely.
We have friends in Sumeru, and we want to help them. That's why we decided to stay here for a while.
Yeah. Fulfilling our destiny as we go along.
I want to trust you.
Ooh, she came out. Nice.
My apologies for posing my questions like that. To be honest, I didn't expect you to come back for more information.
Alhaitham told us you have your reasons. It's okay. We understand.
Aww. Good job, Paimon. Good tone.
The fact is that only one side of my family is desert folk. I don't really fit in anywhere in Sumeru.
She's mixed.
Some believe in the Dendro Archon, while others believe in King Deshret. I don't belong to either side, and neither side would want me.
Come on. You're a mixed kid. You're the sexiest of all.
Speaking of which, the radicals mentioned that they despise traitors. Do they just think that anyone who's different from them is a traitor?
Yeah. Some people can be so narrow-minded when it comes to bloodline and beliefs. It makes no difference what I say or how I behave. I'll always be suspected of having ulterior motives.
Oh, that's shitty.
Slowly, I just stopped talking to people. I pretended not to hear or see anything. All I want is to live my life in peace. And then it happened. The village keepers who had helped me disappeared with no explanation, and I didn't dare breathe a word about it to anyone. Until now.
The village keepers who had helped me.
You can tell them. I'm sure she'll keep your secret.
Yeah, tell us.
All right. I'll tell you what I told Al-Haytham.
I'm curious to know how Al-Haytham earned her trust.
I actually have a sharper sense of hearing than most. Sometimes, I hear strange crying sounds in the night.
Really?
There are ghosts?
Paimon, not every crying sound is ghost.
Perhaps. I'm not sure. It's faint, but it's definitely the sound of crying. It comes from far away in the distance, and always carries very raw emotion.
Really? Who?
It used to be louder and more frequent, but ever since you arrived in the village, it doesn't seem to happen as often, and when it does, it's much quieter. I have to focus really hard to make it out.
Is Nahida crying? Is Scaramouche? Are the village keepers crying? Is Irminsul crying? I don't know. Wow. Okay. Is it just the wind?
I confirmed this with the guards on night duty. They also have someone with a good ear, and he's heard similar sounds at night.
Oh, okay, so it's confirmed that it really happens.
But, because we're in the middle of a desert, you would rather believe that they are the cries of beasts than ghosts.
Could you make out where the sounds were coming from? The source?
There's really nothing around these parts, except for an old hospital not far from the village.
I think they used to use it for treating Elazar, but it's been abandoned for years.
Treating Elazar? We have to check it out.
Yeah, let's go!
Yeah, if not for this mystery, then for the Elazar part, right? We know at least 2 people who really needs help in that regard. Alright. I have hope now, suddenly. Ooh. Ah! Pressed the wrong thing. I haven't caught one of the green crystal flies yet. I should do that one of these days. Where is this place? Okay, I'm gonna have to walk there anyway. Oh, hello. Is this what you mean by distracted with chests? Is this gonna lead me to where I want to go or somewhere else? Why are we walking in a zigzag? Okay, I have never been here before. It's so far away though!
Everyone focus!
I wasn't gonna disturb you. Oh well, you asked for it. Goodbye. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all your contribution and your hard work. Oh, okay, we're gonna stop in front of this house anyway. Alright, fine, fair enough.
Curiosity deserves a reward. Oh, is this the place? It's in terrible shape.
We're being attacked
There's
again.
things everywhere.
Empty and forgotten. An ideal place to hide people.
Wait, is the whole place the hospital? Wait, this whole place is the hospital? Huh.
That's close enough.
Okay, okay. I know. I get it.
Brace yourselves.
Nahida's chain connection thing, right? What? Look at what I found! Wait, does it go down? Why do I feel like it might fall if I defeat the monsters? Should I just defeat the monsters first? Let's just defeat the monsters first.
Think you can get away?
What I do when I'm lazy. Just use all. Whoa! I have no. Ahaha.
Here we go.
Oh yeah, that's gonna help.
I hear everything.
Surely mode.
Shine down. Inazuma shines eternal.
Not a triple crown, but still does the job.
They were easier to deal with than Paimon had expected.
What were you expecting?
Super strong bandits? Or monsters taller than buildings dropping out of the sky? Or, something like that.
You mean like that giant robot that's at the end of that valley coming to life?
He looks super serious. We gotta stay on our A game too.
This is the one.
Oh! Blessed by the Dandro Archon herself. Oh, it doesn't go down. It goes in.
Let's go in and take a look.
Wait, so you carefully search the abandoned building. Oh, it doesn't let us search by ourselves. Wait, is this a cutscene?
Hey,
Okay, no.
we haven't found Squat. Are you sure we aren't wasting our time here?
Patience. Shawnee says she only hears the crying at night. We have time to burn. Until then.
Huh? You're really leaving us here until night?
I'm taking a break.
Oh. Well, have a break. Have a Kit Kat.
And just like that, he sits down. Wait, he even brought a book to read?
Okay, for this point, I can believe that he's a researcher from the academia.
What are you reading? Let Paimon see.
Okay, sure.
Is Paimon going to even understand? Okay, either we're going into a beautiful cutscene and it's going to tell us a beautiful story, or Paimon is just going to look at it and not understand the scientific terms and it's just going to fly over our heads.
Huh?
It's
The
part 2.
natural position, which is the positional propensity of an entity in natural motion in contrast with an object in forced motion? Huh?
Okay.
When free from external influences, every entity displays the tendency to follow its natural trajectory?
Yeah, Lumi's reaction is perfection. I understand the surface level of what that said. Sort of. Maybe.
So, you got that?
Oh, Paimon gives up. You keep reading your book. See ya. How is he so relaxed? Look at him, reading an impossible book in a creepy place like this.
You know, it wouldn't kill you to read a book every once in a while either, you know. Every time you spread your wings and became learned. No, I want.
Hey,
First-
Paimon's your Tibet travel guide. Paimon knows plenty of useful stuff already.
Yeah, I wonder how you know your useful stuff, Paimon.
And anyway, it's not Paimon's fault that the books people read in Sumeru are so complicated.
Okay. Paimon is the best. Oh. Wow, it fast forwarded tonight for us. Stars.
Paimon's getting so sleepy.
I didn't expect them to fast forward tonight for us.
Huh? What was that sound?
I really think it's the hole I found.
There it is.
What is that Oh.
It's coming from that direction.
Is the sound coming from here? Huh. Paimon's not seeing anything.
It's coming from here. It's a trapdoor, isn't it?
Hmm?
Why does it sound like someone is, you know, kidnapped and trapped?
It's from below.
But there's no way we can get down there.
Something is off about the interior here.
Don't tell me they were experimented on. Oh, they brought us in. Okay. Those are shields. Barriers.
As I thought. There's a hidden structure.
Wow.
Whoa.
It's like they tucked another hospital into this one.
Whoa. This ain't no hospital. Look at it.
Oh, it looks like there are other mechanisms around here. Let's keep exploring.
Yeah, let's have a look around. Oh. Look for objectives in this area. What? I thought we went down the hole. I thought they walked in for us. Okay, well, I'm just gonna clear this area while I'm at it. Where was the chest just now? I thought I heard a chest unlock after we defeated them. Enemies.
I see everything.
Nope. Nahida can't trigger that. You know, just to be sure I don't accidentally blow myself up. Oh, I could have just flown up. So one is over here. Oh, there's one there. Investigate monuments around the hospital. One. Does that open it? No, not strong enough. Oh. I really think there's... Whoa! Whoa! I'm not sure that was supposed to happen. Okay.
There is no escape.
There's obviously another... Is this... I'm not sure whether this hole is related to the Archon class, but... Okay. Okay, do I need to switch to a claymore? Or not? No. Apparently, Raiden's E is as strong as the claymore. Sort of. After a few times. Are we leaving? Kiev, does this cave thingy have anything to do with the Archon class? Okay, you know what? I'll just do it quickly.
Illusion shattered.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the fight. Please tuck in your seatbelts.
Everyone hold hands.
Where are the other enemies? There are a lot of snipers.
Here we go. There is no escape. Torn to oblivion.
Come on. Okay. precious chest! Okay.
Commit it to memory. Yeah.
Illusion shot.
Grow.
There's somebody else. Oh! It's nice to fly around this, even in this kind of space. It's gonna take forever. Okay, I think everyone's sort of injured.
We'll need a strategy.
Perfect. Except Nahida, but other than that, perfect.
Time to broaden the horizons again.
And
the crowd goes!
okay.
What is the situation?
There's one way there and one way here. One way here. LOLs! Where did you come from?
Let's play.
Shine down.
I'm being attacked by walking meat.
Illusion shattered.
So this is the higher ground. It goes really far!
There is no escape.
Yahoo!
I don't even know whether this is related to the Archon class or not. Yeah, but
Keep up.
I think I'm leaving the Archon quest area. Maybe I should go back. And yeah, maybe I should go back. They're not gonna follow me here, are they? I say go back, but I'm opening the other way. Okay, I'm gonna have to come back here another time. Okay, yes, investigate around the hospital. How do I get back up there? I guess I will just have to start climbing. Ah! Come on. I made it. Almost. Come on. Oh, okay. I made it back out. Okay, we're gonna go back in there again some other time. I assume. This is no! I fell back in. I got it. Okay, I'm safe. I'm safe. Okay. Okay, look around, it says. There's one there. well. Oh, what's that?
Illusion shattered.
Let's play. This may hurt a little.
One with the forest.
Is that a Geo Shrimpo?
Here we go.
Enshroud. I'll uproot you.
Yeah, okay, so I guess I just have to approach it.
Commit it to memory.
Okay.
Let's play. Roll.
That is so simple, so much more simple than me going down that cave. Alright. Whoa! I don't have a key to the ancient cavern, so let's see. Oh, it's open. What do we have here? This week's meals. Keep a balanced diet, rest regularly, and maintain a good mood. Monday, minty bean soup, tachin lunch, curry shrimp, pani puri dinner. Tuesday, salad, biryani lunch, fish and cream sauce, potato bits dinner. Wednesday, chakucha bean cake lunch. Remaining sections are blank. Huh. Okay. What's that? Emergency notice. Patient, Abbas, male, 23 years old. Mold on the left side of the forehead and left-handed. While his conditions remains very serious, survival will be difficult without professional medical care. This patient's survivability, once found, inform immediately. Don't give up. Stay positive. All beings are under the watchful eye of the divine, so don't ever give up. The rest has been rendered unreadable by weathering. So, I guess it was a hospital. Huh. Speak shifts. In case of emergency, contact the physician on duty immediately. Monday, Ibrahim. Tuesday, blank. Wednesday, Amaldi. The remaining sections are blank. Okay. Old vase. There seems to be the darkened remains of a stem inside the vase. Probably used to hold flowers. The words for Avin are at the bottom of the bottle. Seems to be a gift to someone named Avin. Okay. Oh,
Look, there's someone over there.
you need to be careful.
Good idea. Let's approach him slowly without alarming him.
Is he okay? There's a thingy here.
Wait,
Is it someone we know?
you're...
He can't speak, and his eyes are unfocused. But he looks too young to be anyone's grandfather. Also, why is he the only one here?
Didn't expect to see him here.
So you know him?
You know him?
He's Razak, a senior of mine at the academia.
Razak. In my country, that's called Razak. Razak. Like, it's a name that we have here in my country. Razak.
He's
A
a scholar
senior.
too? Is he the kind that holes up in a forest and mumbles stuff about training?
No. And that's the problem. Razak was never involved in any of those things. He never trained in the forest, let alone reach Satyavada life.
What? So how did he become like this? Wait, so he went crazy not because of research?
Leaving that question aside for the moment, him being here alone means that we might be too late.
They might have run off already.
Looks like they've already taken everyone away. For whatever reason, they left Razak here. Perhaps they simply didn't have time to come back for him.
Okay. What marks are those?
There are drag marks on the ground. They're clearer by the doorway. Someone was forcefully drawing a cart that was loaded with something heavy.
Up the stairs?
Loaded with people?
That is one possibility. It looks like they were in a hurry, as if they were afraid of being caught. In their haste, they failed to notice Razak hiding in a corner.
Oh, they left him by accident. That's why ever since we arrived, they were worried we might find out something, so they left only one person here.
The symptoms are identical. Looks like we found living proof.
Like literal living proof.
Huh? Why do you say that?
Allow me to jog your memory. Recall your time at Port Ormos. Don't you think his symptoms look familiar?
Yes. The Evermite guy who went mad.
Oh, now that you mention it, they're acting the same way.
Correct. The academia is behind all of this. It isn't difficult to deduce their rationale. First, the academia spread a false rumor of King Deshret's resurrection, emphasizing the role of the village keepers, the mad scholars who were exiled to Aru village. These rumors were all the persuasion that the radicals needed, and those based in Aru village leapt into action. Unbeknownst to them, of course, through rounding up the scholars, they were actually helping the academia. As well as being able to exploit the radicals for their own ends, this scheme has one further advantage to the academia. All the risks and responsibilities are offloaded onto King Deshret's followers.
Yeah, everybody thinks it's their fault. Which, I mean, they are the ones doing it, so it is their fault, but they're not the ultimate bad guy here.
Life for the desert dwellers has been brutal ever since King Deshret's death all those years ago. Beneath the surface, feelings of desperation are widespread. Many would give everything they have for the prospect of something better. Anyone looking to exploit that for their own ends simply needs to make a few empty promises. Even if complications arise, people will see that those involved are all followers of King Deshret and look for no further explanation than differences of belief. A deep-seated mistrust of the desert and everyone in it by the rest of Sumeru will make sure of that.
Like, for us, if we didn't see all these things and if Haitham didn't show us and if we didn't realize, and if we never met Nahida, we would never have known, right?
The notion of an academia plot wouldn't even cross their minds. It may seem like a simple strategy, but it is able to work wonders under Sumeru's current circumstances.
Oh, that makes a lot of sense. It's in line with the village chief's theory, too. But there's still one very important question. Wasn't it the academia that brought the scholars to Aru village in the first place? Why does it want them back now?
Exactly.
Throughout this process, one thing has changed: the scholars' identity. First, they were scholars. Then, they became lunatics. After that, they were exiles. And finally, they become missing persons.
Scholars, lunatics, exiles, missing persons. Their identity. I see.
An exile is still patently a living, breathing human being. But when someone becomes a missing person, that is brought into question. If you can't find someone, you have no way of knowing what exactly happened to them. That makes missing people an ideal resource.
True. I did think that they make an ideal resource.
Resource? For what exactly?
Dream farming, maybe?
One possibility is that the information in their brains could be extracted into knowledge capsules.
Oh my gosh.
Extracted? You mean canned knowledge comes from people's brains?
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
With the technology of the Sumeru academia, it's entirely possible.
In a in a nation that values the mind above all else, they stole their minds, or their brains, or their knowledge. They farmed them like worse than animals. That's horrible.
Perhaps the process caused them great suffering, which is why they cry out in the dead of night when no one is watching them.
Ugh.
So, the human brain... Nope, nah, Hyman doesn't want to think about this.
I also don't want to think about it. How did you learn of this technology? Like, how do you even know it's possible?
I'm the academia scribe, after all. I'm familiar with their projects.
You're the academia scribe. Well, you're a very athletic and fit scribe, I gotta say.
Anyway, judging by Razak's state, the contents of a divine knowledge capsule were extracted from his mind. But something went wrong in the process.
Well, please tell me it's like copying and pasting instead of cutting and pasting. Oh my god.
Or perhaps his curiosity got the better of him, and he used such a capsule for himself.
It is true that he may not necessarily be a victim, he could be a perpetrator. He is, after all, higher up in the academy, right?
But Hyman's a little confused. Can they just use anyone's brain?
No, that can't be right. Most of the mad scholars have made contact with the divine consciousness in the forest. That's what the academia is after. Are they hoping to... They want to collect the divine knowledge, and only the people with the divine knowledge, because that knowledge is more precious than any other. Because they're building their own god? It's also safe to assume that this knowledge has something to do with the Fatumi, the Doctor, and also the Balladeer. Yes. Exactly what I just said. They are using divine knowledge capsules to turn the Balladeer into a god. Oh my goodness gracious. I knew it was all related somehow, but oh my god damn. Oh.
The look on your face tells me you've realized the answer.
The academia need people who have been exposed to the divine consciousness.
That's right. To some scholars, gaining knowledge about the gods is their entire life's pursuit. Extracting canned knowledge is just one of the extreme measures they turn to. However, I can't help but wonder, what do they seek to gain from divine knowledge? The academia is going out of their way to look for forbidden knowledge, but what is their ultimate goal? I've spent quite some time trying to analyze the contents of the divine knowledge capsule, but to no avail. It seems like my way of thinking is too different from theirs.
Oh?
You mean you're not even slightly interested in getting your hands on this forbidden stuff?
All scholars seek to expand the horizons of knowledge, but I'm not particularly interested in gods, so I don't share their degree of zealotry.
Okay, alright.
Extracting information from people as if they were lifeless objects? If this is the direction of academic progress, then the academia may as well shut its doors.
Yeah, man. How could they do such a despicable thing? Oh, and the fact, and they're the highest authority in this nation other than Nahida. This is, oh,
Sounds like you're really against all this.
oh, you better be, otherwise I wouldn't wish for you anymore.
Of course. The Academia's actions run contrary to their rules.
I'm
Whether it be
horrified.
academics or knowledge, everything has its boundaries.
Exactly.
If those lines are crossed, the rules and order that govern everything in the world will be destroyed.
Oh, I still can't wrap my head around it. Well, that's horrible.
This matter needs to be corrected, just like fixing a typo in a book.
Yeah, except way more serious.
Wait, didn't you step in to help because you felt sympathy for those poor people?
Not to be callous, but no. My criteria are a little more restrictive than that. There is no shortage of suffering in Sumeru, and the same can be said for the rest of Teyvat as well. What do you plan to do about that? Save every last person?
Well, we know we can't. We just do what we can. We have to choose our battles, right? And the battle is the one that's right in front of us, the one that we're caring about right now. You know?
Probably not. Paimon's not sure.
Your motives are more specific and personal.
You can say that. Simply put, I don't blindly place my faith into strength or heroism. I do what I want. The Divine Knowledge Capsule is something I want to investigate in full. That doesn't mean I'm willing to take action for the sake of a few strangers.
Though he rejects the notion of greater moral responsibility, he justifies his actions because they are true to his personal motivations. Someone like him might actually make for a better ally.
Paimon's been wanting to say this for a while. There are a lot of bad guys in the academia, but you're not one of them. You're their weirdo.
Yeah. A cool weirdo. Okay, a cool weirdo. Alright, but weirdo nonetheless.
You're probably right.
No, it's definitely right. You said it, Paimon. You said it.
Though I must say, I quite enjoy this feeling of being the odd one out.
Oh, especially when you're the odd one out of evil people? Yes. Yes.
Uniqueness is also an asset, is it not?
It is. You know, within certain... Yeah, it is.
Wow, that's a great way to think about it. Paimon's really impressed. If only Miss Shani had a similar mindset, her life would definitely be a lot easier.
Well, you can't blame her, Paimon. She's been through a lot.
I'm just a more likable person than her in general. There's nothing more to it than that.
And also you have more power, okay? You've got to... I don't know, what do we do with him if he's lost his mind, but where do we bring him? We can't just keep piling these people on Tainari, can we?
He won't last long if we leave him here. Let's take him with us.
Okay. I mean, that's the most short-term, immediate solution that we have.
We'll work out our next step after we return to Aru Village.
Yeah, maybe they're used to, you know, the village keepers. Maybe they can help. Oh, change of day. I'll continue on a little bit more. Just, I can't get over the revelation. They're harvesting humans for their brains, and especially for the ones who have achieved the most in their society, basically. There's a name inscribed on this bowl, Hakim. All these were real people. For some reason, that revelation did not surprise me. Maybe because I'm not really surprised. I'm just really horrified. This has a name inscribed on the bowl. Aju. Blackened sugar bowl. If there weren't crooked carvings of Abba, and sugar jar on them, it would be difficult to imagine that this dirty clay jar was ever used to store sugar. These are abysmal conditions that they were kept in. Basically prisoner, no? Basically, this is like a labor camp but worse. You don't even get to keep your mind. These are all the same seed. This attract is all the same size. Yeah, I know. It's just, you know, the samsaras, at least the samsaras was, in a way, is in our heads, it's mental. This is like irreparable physical damage as well. Hold on. Where am I supposed to go? Where am I supposed to go? Oh, go back to the village. Okay. This place is depressing. I wonder what is in this thing. I guess I'll just teleport back. From where I am, how long do you think it would take me to finish Act 4? Because on one hand it's late, on the other hand, you know, I'm super invested at the moment.
We're back!
Okay, the gang's all here. Oh, he walked in like a normal
You
person.
must be tired. You should rest and take some water.
50%?
What's the situation?
Who's this?
Unfortunately, somebody who's too young to take on the role of Isak's grandfather. Nevertheless, he's one of the people we're trying to find.
You share with him a card, dude.
So, at one point in time, the abandoned Elazar hospital served as the academia's site for extracting divine cant knowledge.
Yep, pretty much.
You know, I always thought the canon knowledge was more like an external hard disk, but wow.
Their plan must have been implemented at some point before we arrived at Aru village, since divine cant knowledge has been in circulation for a while now.
Oh, it has. It has.
Yet, they fled once we were headed to the village, almost as if they knew we were on their trail. Why is that?
They saw us because they caught Nahida, because the Fatui came, because they knew it was just a matter of time?
Yeah, why is that?
Because there was a spy in their midst? Maybe?
We may have a mole in our midst.
That.
One of us could be secretly revealing our whereabouts to the academia.
One of us? I can't imagine any one of us being a traitor except maybe, you know, superfluous characters.
Huh? Are our friendships that shallow?
Our friendship's that shallow.
Looks like none of you have realized wherein lies the issue.
Care to share your thoughts? Sharing is caring.
Sino, you're the reason why they can predict our movements.
He's too obvious.
Wait, what's that supposed to mean?
Choose your next words very carefully.
No, another cutscene of their fight. might not be so bad.
It is simply a logical inference. I have my reasons.
So what you're saying is, Sino's the mole.
It's not a mole, he's just too... I don't know. Maybe he's not discreet. Yeah, he's not discreet enough.
Interesting. And here I thought you were the most suspicious one, Alhaitham, since you were always acting alone.
It is true. He is always. Oh, we shouldn't be dividing ourselves.
I know. You have a point, but I realized something as we were returning from the hospital. Sino isn't like any of us.
What are you trying to say?
Do you still remember who you are, General Mahamatra?
Nani? Huh? Huh? Huh?
As a Matra, you are no doubt privy to certain kinds of information. Before you can take action against someone, you are required to have all the facts available, including the less than savory details.
Okay.
Simply put, the academia has traditionally allowed you access to a wealth of sensitive information. Knowing their modus operandi, wouldn't you expect them to take precautions against you?
Like, why would they just allow you to leave?
If you want to raise a vicious wolf, you need to make sure that you can avoid its bite.
The academia is monitoring me?
Like he's the what? He's the as in there's something following him, or they're watching him, or but how is he wearing his Akasha terminal or brainwashed or?
It's not that simple. The academia has eyes all over Sumeru, but they have a special protocol for dealing with you.
I guess because Alhaitham is technically still part of the academia, so and he's always been a weird one walking around doing all his own stuff, so maybe that's why he can get away with it. Otherwise his accusations, wouldn't they apply to Alhaitham as well?
Every so often comes a Nyagarbaha day. On this
What?
day, the academia enters new information into the Akasha through knowledge capsules.
Yagarbahade. Okay, new information through knowledge capsules. Alright.
I remember seeing the thick notebook next to the control panel once. Its contents were all about the General Mahamatra, his activities throughout the day, preferred methods of enacting judgment, everything.
But what's the point in doing that? My actions aren't important enough to be added into the Akasha.
The Akasha is capable of computation.
They're able to predict what he would do? Like an AI?
The Akasha's algorithms are entirely capable of predicting your movements using the data entered. When you would depart, the route you would follow, your destination. It knew all of this.
Are you saying that it predicted it to such a degree of accuracy?
It predicted my every move.
Oh, this is like playing chess against a supercomputer.
The academia has been watching you longer than you think. However, the fact that you resigned is proof that their suspicions were well-founded.
Yeah, that means they suspected he might resign.
So that's how it is. Sino adheres to his principles so strongly that he's actually a thorn in their side.
Makes sense.
Tenacity and steadfast faith are worthless to the academia. They need scholars who are easily pliable and mindlessly go after anything they can profit from.
Yeah, because those are easier to manipulate.
Sino, don't take it to heart. This just proves how much of a trustworthy ally you are.
It's incredible how in this story you can be... It's incredible the way they crafted it. Like, how he is revealing their plans to everyone also is what makes him a trustworthy ally. I like this. It's cool. Oh wow, Akasha is supercomputer, basically.
They escaped because of me.
Oh, Sino.
Don't blame yourself.
You
It's
couldn't
not like
have
any
known.
of us would have known.
Exactly. Exactly! Exactly! That's...
I have an idea.
We're gonna do something radically different. Something Sino would never do.
If they predicted my movements, then I might be able to guess where they went.
Oh! If he would have gone here, they would have gone there. That makes sense.
Whoa, you bounced back fast.
Yeah, he's resilient.
There is always an opportunity for safety after danger passes.
Oh, so that's how it is! Paimon gets it now.
Really?
If the Academia is trying to avoid Sino, then the safest place would be...
One step behind him.
Yep, that's right!
So if he goes here, I go here. If he goes here, I go here. I go here. Like that.
They'll want to proceed in the direction opposite of where I'm going.
You're getting smarter, Paimon. Dea,
I
what?
must go.
Or Dea wants to just get there first.
There's also something I want to investigate.
Let's go, guys! After him!
Does that mean Al Haitham is going by himself again?
Please, wait! I want to go too!
It's not a suitable place for kids.
You want to go too? If so, you have to promise you'll stay safe.
I want to find Grandpa. I promise I'll be careful and not cause any trouble.
Everyone, I leave him in your hands.
No burdens at all.
Yay! Let's go! Remember to pack some food with you!
And pack some for Paimon too.
Paimon feels like we're missing someone, though.
Dea. Come on. Did nobody see her walk out? Seriously? Seriously?
I'll be awaiting your good news.
Okay. Okay, Candace, hold down the fort.
Please, stay safe, everyone.
Oh, there's a dailies here. Nearby. Somewhere. Should I just do it since I'm here? There's a daily somewhere here. Somewhere. Dailies. I've never been down before. Oh, there's a fishing spot here. Should I just do this tomorrow? Yeah, I should do this tomorrow. I want to... continue with Act 4. Well, that's why this thing is here.
So, where do we go from here?
Senna, do you remember the route you took?
Yes. After leaving the village, we should head straight toward the desert.
I know the desert like the back of my hand.
Is that because you play here a lot?
Yep. One time, Grandpa almost got lost in the desert, but I was the one who brought him back.
Wow.
There's something here. What's this?
It's buried in the sand. Looks like we'll need to roll up our sleeves and do some work.
And Paimon thought running around everywhere was already enough of work.
Now isn't the time for complaining, Paimon.
Okay. So, we have to dig it out? Whatever's down there looks like it's buried really deep.
With some effort, you managed to retrieve.
These are likely fragments of an Academia-developed device, something akin to a headset.
Yeah, it does look like a headset.
Looks like there were more than one village keeper. They must have been escorted this way because there are device fragments scattered around here. Let's split up and search the area. Chances are that we'll find other things nearby.
Everyone goes in different directions and starts digging in the sand. After a short while, you dig up another device.
Is this what we're searching for? It looks kind of scary.
This is definitely a device used to extract divine knowledge.
How did it end up buried in the sand? That can't have been part of the plan.
Yeah. Why would they leave it here? Something must have happened.
They must have been attacked along the way.
Yep.
Wait, what?
Grandpa, I hope you're okay.
Oh, Lisa.
Don't worry. Your grandpa's gonna be fine.
Razak didn't display any signs of starvation or dehydration, which means that they left fairly recently.
We should be able to catch up.
One more thing. Given that the device had been entirely covered by sand,
Sandstorm?
I believe the attack must have happened prior to the sandstorm.
Yes. I agree.
Let's keep going. They can't have gone far.
Ugh, but running on sand is so tiring.
You're flying,
But
Paimon.
you're flying, aren't you, Paimon? Is flying over sand tiring too?
Ugh, of course it is.
It is?
Voices, over there. It sounds like an argument.
Whoa, you have really good ears.
Yeah. All I hear is wind.
Don't get any closer. They'll notice us.
Oh, they're just over here.
Dia's talking with the Eremites? Very interesting. Let's listen in.
Yep, she beat us here.
If you had informed me sooner, there'd be plenty of room for us to...
You're one of us. We would never lie.
Scholars. You don't know as much as I do. Need me to...
I knew it. That's our Dia.
Tia? Why would you? Tia!
Ah! This is why we shouldn't bring the kid around.
Hey, what are you doing?
You know, whether Dia is good or bad, that blows our cover and potentially her cover.
Huh? Didn't you say you'd help me find Grandpa? Why are you on their side?
Well, look who's here. Ain't that something?
Great.
This complicates things.
No kidding. Oh.
You've betrayed Aru village?
Hey guys, chill. Let's not jump to conclusions here.
So, this is the great General Mahamatra. Dear, you'd be better off as my assistant than hanging around with this motley crew. Seen for yourself, I have the means and methods, and my ideals are far more admirable than theirs.
I'm not the type that's easily swayed, Raman. You of all people should know that.
Wait, what's going on, Dia? Whose side are you on here?
Shut it, Paimon.
Whoa.
It doesn't matter. Whichever side you pick, nothing can deter us from the grand mission of resurrecting King Deshret. Once our Lord of Old returns to this land, we will have a new beginning.
I truly believe it.
Face the facts, Raman. It's not gonna happen. You should understand that more than anyone. Have all your years as a merc taught you nothing about placing hopes in a ruler?
This is a cool shot.
I'm a desert dweller and a proud follower of King Deshret. Whether I live by the edge of the sword or in peaceful comfort, My soul will always carry this conviction.
It's not too late yet. The village mad scholars aren't gonna bring King Deshret back to life.
You don't understand, my dear lady. Pursuing our faith is our purpose in life. Even if the chance of success is 1 in a million, we must be willing to give everything we have.
Even if it'll expose you to the academia? Even if they end up disbanding the Eremites? Your Eremites, which you've worked so hard for all these years?
Right. Yeah. This might be an excuse for them to take out the Eremites as well.
Yes.
You know, this plan is really big brain plan, you know, it's like they've got so many levels to this plan.
We've waited a long time for this day to come. The sun and the moon no longer shine here. All you see now is cracks in this desiccated land. But fate has finally dealt me a hand to play against the Academia.
It's more like the Academia is playing you.
With these scholars in our custody, we'll stomp the Academia's forces and fight our way beyond the wall of Sumeru.
They exiled, the Academia exiled these scholars. Okay, so I'm not sure unless they understand what they're doing with them.
Ridiculous. Think about it. The Academia controls the entirety of Sumeru. Your powers are negligible in comparison. If you still don't believe me, then try asking these 2 men. They're also against the Academia, but neither of them are as arrogant as you are.
And they know the Academia's strength better than, you know, others. Because they're from the inside.
They look more like pawns of the Academia to me. Why would I listen to anything the people of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata have to say? Filthy traitors. Your god abandoned all honor and betrayed King Deshret. We desert dwellers will never trust the likes of you.
It's impossible to communicate with someone so hostile. Perhaps we should.
Communicate with the sword?
Do you really believe that by kidnapping the scholars, you'll be able to negotiate with the Academia?
I hate them?
These people have no value as bargaining chips, but I could be persuaded to take their place as your next hostage.
Oh no! It did occur to me that they have no value, but oh no.
These scholars were exiled from the Academia.
Exactly.
I, on the other hand, am their current scribe, and will be a much greater asset to you.
Oh, but this is a hero play that we've seen in other media before, but oh, I don't know how. This is really dangerous.
Wait, you can't be serious.
He's offering himself in exchange for their lives.
So, you want to trade places with the hostages, do you?
Precisely. Any wise person would gladly accept my offer.
What are you thinking? What if they decide to kill you instead?
Well, that would be bad luck for me. However, I'd get the chance to observe the scholars, perhaps even find out the truth.
He truly is so dedicated.
Think you can talk me over with that confident look of yours?
I'm not trying to persuade you. I'm using this as a means of joining forces against the Academia.
It is true, though.
You are the scribe. What do you have against the Academia?
Not all desert dwellers believe in King Deshret, and the same applies to the Academia. Why must all knowledge seekers approve of the Academia's way of doing things?
Yeah, it's not a monolith. It's not. Not everybody thinks the same way. Very, very well written logic.
You Academia scum. Every last one of you is nothing but a hypocrite, just like everyone else on the other side of that wall. I've made myself clear enough. I won't listen to another word from the Dendro Archon's people.
This is going nowhere.
Not so fast. I'll hate them. Do you stand by everything you just said?
I never make empty promises.
You know you're making a dangerous decision, right?
I do.
She's gonna represent them and taking me.
Good. Raman, hear me out. These people are my friends. Maybe you can't take the followers of the Dendro Archon at their word, but what about me? Do you trust me?
We've known each other for years. Of course I do.
What is she doing?
In that case, I'm willing to vouch for their honesty with my right arm.
Nani. Too real to real life, certain religions, you know.
Come on, Raman, don't be a coward. If you're serious about taking on the Academia, you need to steel yourself. You can't be afraid.
An arm from the Flame Mane. You've piqued my interest.
What does this mean? Does it mean that if it turns out to be fake, he gets to claim her arm?
But what if you refuse to oblige? What should I do then? No one's a fool here, Dia. We're mercs. And mercs don't tend to live long unless they have their wits about them.
This guy is also well voiced.
You're not wrong, but this is different. I promised my friends that we'd bring back the village keepers together.
Let's do it right here then. Give me your right arm as proof of your resolve.
As proof of resolve. No, don't do it there. Don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't listen to him! He's not even trying to negotiate! He just wants to make things more difficult!
Yeah, I feel like even if she gave her arm, would he listen? Would he even listen? She'd just be in a weakened state and our position would be even more weakened. Like, I don't know.
That's fine.
But that's fine.
Are you crazy?
Yes, are you crazy?
We came here to save lives. One arm for that many people is still a pretty good deal, if you ask me. Raman, I'm holding up my end of the deal here. You'd better not let me down.
You know, in real life, you know, you could just you bleed to death.
Sure. Go ahead and cut off her right arm.
You call yourself a friend.
No! Dia! What are you gonna do? Think of something!
I mean, we could eat them all.
You don't have to go this far.
That's not for you to decide.
Do it!
Yeah.
Dia! Run!
She's not going to. She's not going to run.
Stop!
Seriously, cutting it that close? What if your stupid idiot subordinate doesn't manage to stop in time, you know?
What's wrong? Can't do it?
Flame Mane, you and I are both desert folk. Cutting off your arm is no different than cutting off my own fingers. Where's the sense in cutting my own kin to pieces?
Oh. For a split second there, I thought Genshin was gonna do one of those, like, I don't know, like a Star Wars reference of a missing arm. Okay. Don't you Sino, you thought it would actually happen too, don't lie.
You've shown me that you're serious. Go on now, take your friends and leave. Meet me in the desert at noon tomorrow.
And we'll make an exchange.
Phew.
What do you mean, phew? You know the heart attack you just gave all of us?
I was really counting on him not going through with it.
No kidding. No kidding.
Dia!
You traumatized this kid, I'm telling you.
That was crazy. Have you all lost your minds? What if he'd actually cut your arm off?
Yeah, what if he is actually stupider? Or what if he said it's too slow? Or what if... So many things could have gone wrong, Dia. Don't do that.
Then I just have to hold my claymore with my left arm.
Please don't ever do that again. Okay, do not ever do that again. Yes, this thing needs to be in all caps, seriously.
Okay, I'm sorry. But sometimes when you're out on a limb, you gotta double down to seal the deal, you know?
No, I understand, but... Oh, there's gotta be a different way to double down.
Don't ever make a promise like that again. I can deal with the likes of them.
Yeah, we could have just beat them up.
If it came down to it, you would not lose to them either.
Yeah, even you wouldn't lose to them, so why were we doing that?
I don't doubt it, Sino. But this is about more than me and them. There's a lot more where they came from.
Oh, that's true. There's no point cutting off the tip only to engage the wrath of the entirety of everybody else.
Even if we got rid of one bunch of radicals, there are others out there. Wiping them out would do more harm than good.
Understand. I understand that part.
As you wish.
As you wish.
I'm sorry, Dia. I should have stayed put and listened. I should have trusted you.
You know, we should have not brought a kid with us in the first place.
It's okay. I promised you I'd help find your grandpa, so I'll do whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes? You just might be scholar material.
Huh? Are you serious?
Well, there's a very strong dedication that you have, Dea.
The Eremites once said that I was a lunatic. Perhaps a little madness is essential to be successful in research.
Okay, but still there is a line, yeah?
Why does it feel like he's using his praise for me as an excuse to brag about himself?
I think he was just stating the truth. Genuinely, I think he was just stating the truth.
Let's get moving. We should head back to the village and rest up. Today was just a trial run. Noon tomorrow is gonna be the hard part.
Yeah, what are we planning to do again? What is the plan again? Hostage exchange, right. Chances of success state. Are we jumping straight to the hostage? No. Okay. KF, how many percent do you think I am at now? Secret of the Scorching Desert. As you agreed, go to the place designated by Rahman to exchange hostages. Oh, 4 more days. Shiny. Oh, look at that.
I see everything.
What are we looking for? Sorry, what is the time frame we're looking for? 6 to 8. We just have to complete that. Okay, great. I think I'll do it. In that case, I'll do it.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how
Okay. Got the ropes and duct tape
You're all
on.
here so early.
Looks like we have everyone here. Isak, are you sure you want to come with us?
Even if he wants to come with us, why are we allowing him?
I'll watch from a safe distance. Dia, I want to be there to bring Grandpa home.
Yeah, but this might get bloody.
Okay, let's go then.
Why are these people allowing a kid to tag along with these dangerous things?
Dia, wait.
What's the matter?
I heard that you were quite reckless yesterday.
Yes.
No more of that today, understood? Or I'll be very upset with you.
Well, I'm still upset.
Fine.
Like, value yourself more, Dia. Seriously. Go to the agreed location. Where are we going again? Oh, whoa. Whoa, the agreed location is so far. Oh, so if you didn't unlock it, you would have to have gone on a journey. That day I ran here purposely to just open this thing. I guess this is where I will teleport to? They really chose such a, like, in the middle of nowhere place. Oh, hello. What the? What the? Whoa, what is this? Whoa, that is so cool. But not without that. Without without that Dendroculus, would I be able to find this thing again? I know this has nothing to do with the... Whoa! Never mind. Yeah, I guess I'll just have to remember it. That's so cool. It's quite a big platform. Okay, where am I going? Sorry, shouldn't be distracted. Shouldn't be distracted. Going this way. Oh, actually, can we just... Can we zap our way there? Oh, I see the exchange place. There are fewer people than I imagined.
Huh. They got here before us.
Wonder if there are any traps.
Uh-oh. Is it because Paimon overslept by 5 minutes and held everyone up?
You didn't have to admit that, Paimon.
Is everything ready?
Yeah, you know, we're just giving one person, and there he is.
Absolutely. Although, you brought fewer people than I imagined.
That's what I said, that's what I said!
Bring him over.
Grandpa!
Oh.
Why is there only one of them?
They understood the value of that one hostage.
Rahman, I've always thought of you as a man of his word. What's this about?
He did say that he would get the grandpa back, so he's only trading the grandpa. That's pretty smart.
It's a one-for-one exchange. Sounds fair, don't you think? And let me put it this way. Agreeing to any kind of deal with the Dendro Archon's people is already a huge compromise on my part. Don't you think you've asked enough?
You stay right there!
Are we fighting? No. Oh, cutscene. Cutscene. She is upset. Oh! Go there!
What do you think you're doing?
Don't you see this blade here? You coward! Why are your hands shaking? Wait a second! It's a earthquake!
What? Oh! Fahida? Fahida? What?
Paimon's dizzy.
What just happened? Huh? Is everyone okay? What happened to the bad guys? There's a
This day's going just great.
What a nuisance.
What
The
happened?
sand dune collapsed.
The sand dune collapsed.
I saw an energy field. The village keeper protected us.
Yeah.
It glowed green with dendro. Just like you said, it may well have been the remains of Lesser Lord Kusanali's power inside the scholar's body.
Or just her power, not her consciousness. Okay, makes sense. No doubt. You finally believe me that we have met the Dendro Archon.
The Dendro Archon. The present one.
The present one as in the current one, and she is present, despite her seeming absence.
Grandpa? Grandpa? Oh no, he's getting confused again.
Well, at least we know that this grandpa touched the divine, which is actually the Dendro Archon instead of Scaramouche. At least we know.
Hey, look around you.
Did there used to be a temple here?
It's huge.
It seems that when the sand dune collapsed, it exposed these underground structures. The symbols on the gate belong to King Deshret's civilization. This structure must be ancient. Over time, the sandstorms completely buried it and left it in the state we see now. It could have been an underground palace in the distant past.
Oh, a miracle. Praise King Deshret!
What's he doing here? And his men too?
They must have fallen down here with us. Pretty lucky if you ask me. Most of them seem in really bad shape. Except for him. He got off lightly.
Mind your head.
No, this isn't the time for conflict. Our exalted lord has shown us the way to his sacred palace.
Yeah, he's got more important things on his mind now.
He's not actually gonna go in there, is he?
As it happens, I want to take a look inside too.
Oh, so he's suddenly joining our party?
What are you doing?
Don't you think it's curious? 1 minute, Lesser Lord Kusanali's power protects us from harm, and the next, remnants of King Deshret's civilization appear.
What is the relation?
2 major deities are vying to showcase their power to us. It would be a shame not to witness them both.
Oh. That's one way to look at it, I suppose.
Paimon thought you weren't interested in gods.
Yeah, self-proclaimed atheist.
Indeed. In my view, gods are just a higher form of living being. Or creature, you could say.
Still higher.
New discoveries are always worth investigating. Whether they have anything to do with gods is neither here nor there.
Taken.
Raman, what are you gonna do about your men?
Like, yeah, they seem, you know, not so good shape.
I'll just let them lay here. King Deshret will take care of his people. Right now, I'm going inside.
Great leader you are. Desert Raider. Enter mysterious rooms. Well, I'm already here, so Issa?
Grandpa? Grandpa? Oh no, he's getting confused again.
Khalil?
Hey,
No. Yep. They don't seem to be in good shape. But wow. Okay. Looks like there's probably no getting out of that unless we teleport it out, right? Okay. Alright. Mysterious rooms. Level 19. Oh! Mysterious rooms have been hidden deep under layers of sand. Incomprehensible power seems to flow within. Fire, electro, and ice.
Time to begin work?
Do I follow the recommendation?
What's our objective?
It's a weird combo. But it's a weird combo, but I guess I'll just use this. So I have no idea what we're going to face.
It's full of life here.
Yeah, it's bright.
This defies comprehension. It looked completely desolate from the outside. Yet, it flows with energy inside.
yeah, and there's so many plants. It's so pretty.
Sir Raman.
Sir Raman.
Huh? Me?
Do you see another Raman here?
Are you mocking me? What do you mean, sir?
Interpret it however you want, but there's something I'd like to draw your attention to. While this structure is clearly left over from King Deshret's civilization, the energy that flows in here is that of the Dendro Archon.
There's a point there.
Whatever you say. It's not like I have a vision.
Yeah. But yeah, he can see the Dendro Archon's power because he has a Dendro vision.
There's nothing to be angry about. Think of this as an academic journey.
Yeah, it's about the facts. We're talking about facts.
It does seem kind of strange. If that's true, then we might have to explore this whole area to find an explanation.
Proceed deeper within the ruins. I guess I should have asked how long it would take the rest of it. Whoa. Okay. What is that? It's obelisk. 3 obelisks. Rotate. Rotate. What's ceremonial guide? Look up at the hall as a mortal and listen to King Dashret's holy guidance. Look up at the hall. Oh, it's got different. Look up at the hall? Okay. But it says rotate, so should I just rotate them? Okay. Wait, what? Okay. Okay. I guess we're going for just, you know, things on the same side. Is that what I'm going for? Well, it lit up. No, it didn't. Oh wait, no it didn't. Oh, it's one of those. This one moves by itself. This one moves that one. And this one moves all 3. So, what I need to do is this one, 2 more. Does that work? Eh? Eh? Oh! Oh! It only lit up when this one is in front. I see, I see. Okay, so like this. And then... voila! No? Voila! Yes! Cool. And pretty. Very pretty. Cool. Okay. Is this where we came in? Just want to have a look around before we leave. No, nothing here. It is not as desolate as I thought it would be. Yeah, well, seems like this is the only way then. Activate elevator. Whoa. Whoa. Okay. Okay. This. Am I allowed to go there? No. Yes, yes. Does that do anything? No. Okay, I guess we're going this way then.
Gather.
I wish I brought Nahida.
Born of ice and frost.
I wish I brought Nahida, despite the recommendation.
Next on the agenda, no touching.
Investigate. Chee. place is gorgeous, by the way. I love the lighting. Of course, there could be something up there as well, but...
Access denied. This is long overdue.
Is this the only time we can access this place, or is this a place we can visit again and again? There's one more somewhere. Oh, there you are.
Stabilize.
There is no escape. Born of ice and frost.
Just to be sure there's nothing on this side, let's walk everything at least once. Okay, yeah, nothing else. Let's go this way. Ah! Oh, I could have opened through actually. I should have been able to get through just now. I hesitated. It's so cool though.
No touching.
Oh, I guess that's King Dashret. I just activated when I did it. Nope.
There is no access denied.
Lay waste to the wicked!
What's this? Mysterious message. After 6 days infiltrating the temple, I finally understand the priest's parlor tricks. The elevator will descend to the ground. Get on top of it before it starts ascending again to reach the dome. Wait, the elevator will descend to the ground. Get on top of it before it starts ascending again to reach the dome. Nonsense like forbidden ground ahead, mortal shall not pass, or whatever is just made up by the priest to hoodwink us. I leave this message. I leave this method here in hopes that the people of King Dashret who shall travel here in the future shall freely enjoy the privileges of witnessing his sacred presence. Okay. What elevator? Oh, here. They're the same or different place. I am not sure. Oh, it's the same place, it's the same place. Well, I guess it's lucky that I went back down because there was a chest out there. But other than that... Oh, look at that. It's some legal thing. What does it say again? The elevator will descend, get on top of it before it starts ascending and begins to reach the zone. Okay, okay. So what I did just now was correct. You get on top of it, and then just stay there. Just stay there. I shouldn't have gotten down this now. It will go back up, right? No? It will not go back up. Oh, we'll go back up. Ah! I fell! Damn it. Still doing okay. I was hoping to be done in half an hour, but I'm still here. But I think I'm not going to leave this until it is done. I don't understand how to get back up. Like, isn't it supposed to get back up? Is there a button around here? Button. Because I feel like I'm supposed to stand on this thing. Am I not supposed to stand on this thing? I'm supposed to stand on this thing, right? Right? How do I make it go? Yeah, am I supposed to stand on this thing? How am I supposed to make it? How do I make it go? Oh! Oh, wait. I shouldn't have done that. I shouldn't have done that. Hold on. Come back. Okay. I kind of understand. Wait, I had a thought. Let's see whether what I think it is what it is. Okay. And then... Yeah! Yes! Oh my goodness. I finally understood that.
Stabilize!
What's that?
Shine down!
Rich?
Blaze over!
Should have run an animal.
Flames! Purge!
Okay, now what? Nothing here. Wait a minute. Are we back in the same place again? Okay, what's this? Turn off. Start up. Start up. Turn off? I don't understand. Turn off what? Start up what? Oh, it keeps turning. Either we want it all the same or we want it all different. I guess we want it all the same, right? Okay, we'll just wait, This! Whoa! Did I accidentally do that? I accidentally did that. Am I supposed to do something here or just accident? Pure coincidence. No, it went up because I solved the puzzle. Yeah, it went up because I solved the puzzle. Okay. Am I supposed to be up here? I'm supposed to be up here. Now it's covered in red again. Maybe I wasn't supposed to come down.
Next on the agenda.
Oh no, I'm going back down. All the way down. All the way down. Now what? Oh wait! We're going further down? Like much further down.
Now that's a sight to see.
Whoa.
King Deshret's splendor surrounds us.
There's so much vegetation here. It's different than what I expected.
Sure are a lot of plants for a desert.
That's what I call divine providence of King Deshret.
Phew. That is so cool. Uh-oh. Okay. Deeper still? And we're now Lumin. Wow, what's that? This is so beautiful.
It's getting brighter! Oh, it looks so beautiful!
Oh, wait. Follow the river. It's so pretty.
Wait.
What?
What's that?
A load of flowers. And it looks like there's something among them.
It looks like a tomb. Wow.
These are King Deshret runes.
They left something behind. Yes. It's an elegy written in an ancient script.
What does it say?
This is so cool.
Here lies our faithful priest Kasala.
Here lies our faithful priest Kasala.
His wisdom is a miracle among the people, deserving of high praise and admiration.
You can read ancient King Deshret script?
Respect for our Hytham. Plus 10,000.
Of course. Every student needs to master at least 20 languages before they graduate.
Nani? Are these Academia students even humans?
He's not serious, right?
There's still something off about this place. The elemental energy here is too concentrated. The scent of life. Is it trying to tell us something?
What?
Is this it?
This is the secret of the Squashing Desert.
Analyzing.
System sounds? Oh. Is it accessing Akasha?
There seems to be a hidden message among these skeletal remains.
Wait, he put a query to the Akasha?
Excellent. There's a device from King Deshret's civilization in this gravesite. I'll transmit the information over and project it for everyone to see.
Isn't sharing knowledge against the Academia's rules?
Yes. However, under the circumstances, I'd prefer you to see this for yourself. You'll understand after watching it.
What? Is the cutscene coming? I'm so intrigued.
Civilization is born of knowledge, but so too can knowledge be its demise. A disaster caught us unaware. It was knowledge that did not belong to this world. King Deshret brought this forbidden knowledge into our world, and it quickly spread like a plague. People's minds were filled with crazed whispers. Dark gray scales spread across their bodies. Even the land was stripped of its vigor. Only a desperate, deathly silence remained. Were it not for greater Lord Rukkhadevata from the forests, the damage would have been irreversible. She summoned the priests to build temples and infused into them the divine power of life. The disaster was miraculously tempered, and the embers of our civilization were preserved in Aru village. Alas, the miracle could not last. As long as forbidden knowledge continued to exist, it would forever blight this world. In the end, the proud king of the desert, my eternal lord, chose to sacrifice himself. I have spent my whole life since guarding one of these many temples. But now, my duty is coming to an end. As I close my eyes for the final time, the sight of that noble deity will appear in my vision once more. In helping King Deshret to eradicate forbidden knowledge, she exhausted her strength, and her form became that of a small child. How strange. Now that I think of her, I no longer have any fear of death, for I sense that the spirit of life will abide with me during my eternal sleep. Children of the desert, cling no longer to past grievances, but hold tight to the memory of this act of benevolence.
What was that?
Wait. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata is Lesser Lord Kusanam. Like the same person. Just she expended so much of her power in rescuing the desert. wow. Oh wow. Wait, what? I understood that correctly, right? Right? Oh, thank God for YouTube. I can watch that again. But oh,
The priest's memories.
that was so. That was beautifully crafted.
No, impossible.
Rukkhadevata. No, King Dashret is the one that brought Eleazar and the Withering.
Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. So the former Dendro Archon and King Deshret were never enemies at all.
They helped each other.
But this doesn't make any sense. The Dendro Archon's followers, they're clearly...
Was that the former Dendro Archon? She became so tiny in the end.
Oh, the first. But when we saw the Dendro Archon, then we saw Rukkhadevata for the first time, I thought to myself, oh, she's gorgeous. But it could be like a reborn thing. It could be that she is the same person, or it could be that like a phoenix, like reborn into the next life, or it could, or I don't know. But right now I'm thinking Rukkhadevata is Nahida. Maybe. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata came to the rescue of King Dashret and his people, but eradicating the forbidden knowledge took so much of her power. The two deities' followers have resented each other all this time, completely unaware that they're gods, stuck by each other through life and death.
You might be distrustful of the Akasha, but there's no reason for you to doubt King Deshret's technology.
That's true.
You've just witnessed his priest's last words.
I've never heard about any of this before.
It's a total world shift, like a total paradigm shift for these people.
The surviving followers of King Deshret all gathered in Aru village. Our god did not make mistakes. We refuse to believe any of the rumors.
No, they're not infallible, we know that much.
King Deshret's death, the all but total annihilation of our civilization. It was all Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's doing.
I understand, you know, but this is really, this is good. This is really good. Can I just ask KF that, you know, the fungus event that's ending in less than 5 days, it's one of its requirements is actually Act 5. I heard that even the first few lines will spoil Act 5. Is it true? Because I'm not sure whether I can finish Act 5 and still have time to do the event before it disappears. I heard correctly. Okay. I think the Archon quests so far, these Archon quests have been the bomb. They've been incredibly amazing. So I think I'd rather enjoy the Archon quest than rush for an event if I don't manage to. But I think I can. Probably I can. Maybe I can. We'll see.
We saw her as nothing more than a traitor, who stabbed us in the back in our moment of crisis. Just like us humans. Fighting, feuding, double-crossing each other to survive in the desert.
That wasn't it at all.
You were blinded by your prejudice.
Yes.
If I hadn't seen this for myself, if I hadn't witnessed his last words with my own eyes, ears, and heart.
And heart. If I hadn't witnessed his last words with my own eyes, ears, and heart. Oh, it's beautiful.
How could I ever begin to accept this? The truth is so far from what I've always known. Am I really supposed to believe that after all these years, all this time seeking revenge, suddenly now my enemy is my savior?
But it has always been. You just didn't know it.
Raman, that's enough. Give it a rest. You're starting to make a fool of yourself.
I mean, no, it's a legitimate shock.
Dia, tell me, my Eremites and I, what are we even fighting for?
You're fighting for a better life. But hating the Nandra Archon is not the way. Take some time to collect his thoughts while we... Rahman's reaction is not strange to a believer.
Hey,
just...
how you doing?
I'll live. Thanks.
Difficult to accept.
I should probably go. Can't just stay here forever.
Plus, you've got to go tell people about this, man.
What's your next move gonna be?
The revelation you got at the heart of it, at the center of it, in this beautiful, gorgeous place.
Oh, I know what you're going to ask. I feel deeply ashamed of everything I've done. You'll get everything you're asking for. But please, give me some time. After everything that's happened here today, somehow I need to explain it to the others.
You can bring them here to watch the recording.
It's not gonna be easy.
Well, I guess that's for me to deal with. Dia, this is where our camp's located. Make a note of it.
Oh.
When would be a good time for us to go?
Tomorrow. I'll convince everyone that we're all on the same side.
Yeah, we'll give you a chance to do that.
And I'll return every last one of your your village keepers. We'll share our other resources with you too.
You seem to finally understand that our true enemy is the sages.
Yes.
Yes. The gods never gave up on anyone. It's the people responsible for all this that need to face the consequences of their actions.
Exactly.
That must have been rough, but he seems to have figured things out now.
Ramon's no fool. Being the leader of your own faction in the desert is no easy feat. It's too bad he was held back by his belief in King Deshret. But now that that's changed, I guess we have a few more people on our side.
This is a turn for the better.
The outcome, at least, is favorable.
We should get going too. Let's head back, have a proper meal, and a nice, long sleep.
Me too, I need
We'll
sleep.
need all our energy tomorrow.
I agree. Sino, what is it? What is it, Sino? Is Sino descended from the priests?
Sino, we're leaving!
Sino!
Stop yelling.
When the dark sun passes. Too bad I can't, have a camera. All I can do is take a screenshot. Yeah, I can't go any higher. Can I not go any higher? Oh, maybe here. Maybe this way? This way? Oh, what? This is fluffy. Okay, this is not going well. Okay, and Nope, not going well. Never mind. Forget it. Forget it. Okay. Let's not forget the precious chest on our way out, eh? Okay. Go to the hideout. Go to the... Oh, I haven't unlocked that. Let's switch back. This is a weird team.
I've been waiting for you for ages.
What's that? Join you for a walk? Why not?
Is there something here? Maybe it's underground. Yeah, I'll follow that some other time. I'm going this way. There seems to be a lot to explore. I thought the Dendro Archon's death had to do with... I thought the Dendro Archon's... Oh, I should say Greater Lord Vugadavata's passing. Oh. Is that? No, it's not. It's even further down. So, no, I'm not going down. Lord Vugadavata's death, I always thought it had something to do with Khanria. Instead... She gave her life for the people of the desert. Oh, found you. Hello. Okay, there's this place. It is this, right? Yeah, it is. I wonder whether Nahida can be...
I see everything!
No, they're not interactable. Okay, never mind.
Raman, we're here.
Everything's been arranged. Someone will bring the village keepers back to Aru village shortly.
I guess all I can say now is thanks for agreeing to help.
Ah, don't mention it. I think we can both agree you went to hell and back for it.
Yeah, no kidding.
But we share a common cause now. From here on out, we're allies.
Actually, he's a great person to have as an ally. Something about him just feels, you know, solid.
Where are the perpetrators?
Yeah.
I'll bring you to them. Follow me.
I'll bring you to them. Good voice acting, seriously.
So these are the people who kidnapped the village keepers.
Oh no, it's the scribe!
Oh no, it's the scribe. They know the scribe is not in on it.
There's no need to yell. No one can help you now.
Because...
all over the desert trying to find you.
That's right.
No one can help you now.
General Mahamatra? No, no. Make it quick, please. Swift and painless.
They freaked out at scribe, but they're really freaking out now.
Whoa. The moment they set eyes on Sino, they turn pale like they've seen a ghost.
It's not just any Matra.
You should have known that I would be coming for you.
So cool.
Wait, we were just following orders. You know what I'm talking about, right? There's no way we could have done all this by ourselves.
No, not Sino. He's gonna tear us limb from limb.
Like, oh no, out of all the Matras to find us.
I could do worse.
Please have mercy.
Oh, tingly.
Start talking. Otherwise, I'll have to resort to other methods.
So, your superiors have kept you quite busy recently. Why? What are they trying to accomplish?
They, wanted to extract canned knowledge.
Okay.
Don't play dumb. You know what I'm really asking. They extract divine canned knowledge. Then what?
Yeah, like, then.
I really don't know how to explain it.
Oh, I think our suspicions are about to be confirmed.
Well, you better start talking or you'll be sorry.
You don't want to make things any more difficult for yourself, do ya?
May I ask them a question?
Be my guest.
The sages are trying to create a new god, aren't they?
Uh-huh. That sure didn't sound like a fancy metaphor or anything. You're serious, aren't you?
How did you know?
There's no use hiding it now. Yes, you're right.
Like, if I could say it so precisely, I already know. There's no point lying to us.
The Academia is working on an important and potentially world-changing project. They are creating a new god. A god that will belong to them and to the people of Sumeru. It may seem as if Sumeru's academics are thriving, but ever since the death of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, scholarly breakthroughs have been few and far between. The withering of Irminsul has been getting worse recently. The sages have tried everything they could think of, but nothing's worked. I'm always hearing them say things like, if only Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was still with us.
Continue.
And then, someone from the Pt2 showed up. They called him the Doctor. He brought a gnosis and said he wanted to borrow the Academia's research facilities. The Doctor was previously expelled from the Academia. At first, the sages looked down at him in disdain. But when he said those words, everyone's expression changed.
Because he brought a gnosis.
He asked them, do you wish to create a god?
This is what the arrogant ignorance at the extreme end of academia looks like.
Arrogant ignorance, indeed.
First, the Academia spent a long time constructing a divine vessel, which was based on an exquisite humanoid puppet.
Aha! That's the weekly boss.
After that, they harvested dreams via the Zeb-Zerus Festival Samsara, maximizing the Akasha's output.
Can you tie in with Act 1, 2, or 2? Okay. Act 2.
With the Doctor's help, and the Akasha now functioning at maximum efficiency, they were able to use it to extract the power from the Gnosis and convert it into a divine core.
What?
Next, they decided that their new god needed to possess divine wisdom. For that to happen, they needed a huge quantity of divine canned knowledge.
It adds up.
But how do you determine whether the knowledge extracted is of divine origin?
Yeah.
Call it an educated guess? The Academia has been trying to figure out the exact source of the Scholar's madness for centuries, but to no avail. Nobody can explain the cause of this phenomenon. Surely you can see what that implies, Scribe Al-Haytham.
Scribe Al-Haytham.
If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, then it must be something only gods are able to decipher. In other words, it's the source of the God of Wisdom's omniscience and omnipotence.
You know, like President Obama or Secretary Clinton, you know, Scribe Al-Haytham. If it's knowledge no mortal can comprehend, it must be something only the gods are able to decipher. In other words, it is the source of the God of Wisdom's omniscience and omnipotence. Omniscience means all-knowing. Omnipotence means all-powerful. But the sage's end product won't be Greater Lord Rukkhadevata, it will be the Balladeer. I am so sure.
You must have noticed by now. The Academia doesn't care about who their god is. It's the ability to exercise control over knowledge and wisdom that matters. It is as if they are cursed with a desire for omniscience and omnipotence that burns in their blood. Some organisms demonstrate phototaxis, and thus orient their entire lives in respect to sources of light. For the sages, their only source of hope is the existence of a deity who embodies the acme of wisdom.
I don't think this deity is going to embody the acme of wisdom. Highly, highly doubt it. Press X 1,000 times to doubt.
This is but a form of phototaxis. For many scholars, the absence of a god of wisdom means stumbling in the darkness for the duration of their lives.
Then what does Lesser Lord Kusanali mean to you?
Yeah.
Is she not a true god present in this world? If you already have a new god, why try to create another one?
From the beginning, the Academia has never treated her as a god.
No kidding.
When the Academia first discovered Lesser Lord Kusanali, the newborn god of wisdom, the sages hoped that she would be as wise as Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. But upon evaluation...
What kind of evaluation?
They found that at the time, she possessed no more intelligence than any ordinary human child. The sages never had a ruder awakening. This forced them to accept that Greater Lord Rukkhadevata had indeed passed away.
But she was... Okay, if they are different people, then she was just born. But now, if we're thinking that they are one and the same, that is such a cruel fate.
Not to mention that Lesser Lord Kusanali's gnosis had been used to power the Akasha this entire time. By herself, she has neither an Archon's raw power, nor the spectacular insight expected of a god of wisdom.
Her gnosis was used to power the Akasha, so she didn't even have her gnosis with her.
Slowly but surely, people began to forget about her existence.
Well, forget me.
So, this is the path the sages have chosen.
Even now, they still refuse to acknowledge Lesser Lord Kusanali. I never imagined a god could be subjected to such cruelty.
All right, let's try to keep our cool. If everyone's in a bad mood, then let's change up our scenery. Raman, give me a few men to help us escort the village keepers back to the village. And these two scholars, they're coming too.
Sure, as you wish.
This is still 4, right? Okay, just checking. Oh, it's so late. Almost there. Oh wait, no, here.
The village keepers you found have all been returned to their homes, and each one has a dedicated caregiver to look after them.
Oh.
The 2 new scholars are being kept under close supervision, too. Really great work, everyone.
Nice.
The atmosphere is so heavy.
Everyone's got a lot on their minds. It's hard not to feel weighted down by what we just learned. Despite everything Lesser Lord Kusmali has done for her people, academia, abandoned during the century of Surastana, like a lost cause. Even those she's protected have never realized there's such a small and godlike child in the world. Childlike God in the world.
Hey! Say something! Stop spacing out!
Come on, is there nothing left to talk about? In that case, let's all get some water and try to think about something else.
Or I can go fetch some snacks.
Thank you, Kea.
Oh! Paimon's so coming with you!
Do you have any plans, Traveler?
Gods above, you're not talking about work, are you?
I wanted to share everything I know with all of you.
So you were still withholding some information?
Yes, I'm sorry. I had my reasons. But now I know we're all in this together. Bring snacks and tea. We're gonna tell them about Nahida, aren't we? Firm and solemn expression, made of his mind, core to beliefs. Now everything is clear to him. When turns towards a crowd, he listens too. After the whole story is out, all the expressions and secrets are shared freely with everyone. Everyone is considered allies from today on.
Even though we lived through all of this firsthand, it still feels super surreal to hear you talk about it again.
That's everything we've experienced so far in Sumeru.
What a whirlwind of a story. Felt like I was holding my breath the whole time.
It seems like there will be more issues to face in the days ahead than I'd anticipated.
Still, now's a good time to make our next move. Now that Ramon's joined us, we'll be an even stronger team.
It's time to make a plan.
Oh, Act 5 is the plan.
Indeed. These events are a flagrant transgression of the rules in every sense. We cannot allow it to continue.
Like if they didn't like what the Academia was doing before, and now knowing the whole story, knowing what we know, yeah.
So, everyone, are we on the same page?
Finally we are, finally.
Crush the sages and rescue our god. That is our ultimate goal.
And rescue our god. Yes! Rescue Nahida! Here we come, Nahida! Oh my gosh. No matter what lies ahead, I will do my utmost.
Well, let's brainstorm a little more about what other resources we can draw on.
The next time we gather here, we must have a solid plan.
Yes.
Yep, it'll work out for sure.
King Dashra and the Tree Magi. Wait, so the Tree Magi was Alhaitham, Sino, I guess, Alhaitham, Sino, and probably they... He's reading again.
You must let me know if there's anything I can do to help. Though I cannot leave Avra Village, I can't help but feel stirred when I see the looks in your eyes.
Yeah, now I think about it. Yeah, she never follows us out.
I've never felt as roused as this when fighting alone in the past. I suppose this must be the power of camaraderie.
I like you nonetheless.
Your memory is far superior to mine.
Don't rush. This is a big undertaking, and the planning and preparation for what lies ahead will no doubt take some time.
Yeah, they've obviously been planning this for some time too.
Take it slowly. We need to make sure the plan is as effective as possible.
He's starting to read his book again. Hey, are you even listening?
It's a very sophisticated book, Paimon. Leave him alone.
Would you like me to lend you something to read?
No way! Your books aren't quite to Paimon's taste.
A children's book, perhaps?
I was joking. I know my books are far too difficult for you, and I have no intention of lending them out.
Where does he even keep the books? On his person?
Ugh, you're so annoying!
I like the dynamics. Like, every character feels, you know, true and real. Oh. Thanks for the reminder. Okay, yeah?
The past few days have been some of the most challenging work I've ever taken on. And none of it'll earn me a single mora. I can't believe it.
Spoken like a true mercenary.
Look on the bright side, Dia. Maybe we'll get a huge reward after this is all over.
You've got a point. Hey, what would you do if you woke up tomorrow with more money than you could ever spend?
Probably what we're doing now, go traveling.
Paimon would buy boatloads of tasty snacks.
So predictable, Paimon.
That's it?
And maybe some tasty drinks as well?
How adorable. Well, here's to all our indulgent fantasies. If there's a chance they can come true, I'll give it my best shot. And here's hoping that everything we do from now on will change this world for the better.
That optimism and hope is what we need. Okay, and sign up.
In the past, I never imagined that even the gods could suffer from hardship.
Yeah. She's been locked up all this time.
If we can find a way to change all of this, will this nation become a better place?
I believe so, yes. I have faith that it will. Right, Nahida? You'll make the world a better place.
If you're not sure what to do next, how about I take you on a walk?
She gonna show him one of her idol animations? Come on, not the swing, please. The other stuff. Oh, she went to the swing. Okay. Or we could sit next to him. We could sit on the swing next to him. Yeah, that would be cool, no?
Something on your mind again? Let's work through it together. 2 heads are better than 1.
So now is she gonna do the swing? Do the swing. Do the swing. Aha! But it's so bright compared to him. Oh, shoot. And she's not looking at him, so it feels a bit disconnected. Oh well. Why isn't she looking at? Why isn't Dea looking at her? Am I too far behind? Well, she is looking, sort of. It's so hard to get a good position. I like it. Maybe one more. She just doesn't seem to be looking at her.
What they say is true. You have to see the world for yourself to appreciate how beautiful it is.
Okay, maybe this one. Alright. I'm done with Act 4! Round of applause! That is Act 5, right? Hold on, that is Act 5, right? Oh my gosh! Just want to navigate to see where it is. Is it over here? Okay, I'm gonna scooch over here. I don't want to trigger it yet. Yeah, I usually stop 2 hours earlier than this time. Yeah, I'm gonna be so beat tomorrow.
Add Astra.
I'm gonna be so beat tomorrow. Tomorrow, which is actually today. Okay, let me see. What was I gonna do? Right. Okay, this. Okay. And I noticed something. I don't know, is that enough? Is that enough? Did I manage to unlock this now? Is that enough? King Desha and Sumeru guy. It's not yet enough! I still got 10! I still got 10! And these only unlock at reputation level 2. Why? Why? It says that I've only exported 17%. How is that possible? 17? How huge is this place? I've been walking around for some time, no? Okay, granted I didn't go into the depths of many places. I guess there are a lot more depths than I can see. Okay, but if I can hit 20% exploration, then... Okay, but that's not important, not as important as that right now. Includes getting chests, then Draculae. I wonder... Ah, press the wrong thing. Shine onion. Here. Do I have enough? I have enough for a crown. Level 5. Okay, I guess there is probably a lot that I haven't really explored. I just opened the waypoints, doesn't mean I've explored the areas, right? Okay. But Archon quest first. Oh, I guess if I finish the Archon quest, then it will unlock, right? Yeah, finish the Archon quest, then it will unlock, because it should be another 100 if I finish Act 5. So Archon quest still takes priority. Wow, I haven't farmed this magical crystal chunk in so long that I've literally got none left. Oh, I should, wait, hold on. I should. So if I do the Archon quest this week, I'll still have enough time to do this week's bounties and requests. Yeah, that's true. I'm just, the one that I'm worried that I won't have enough time is this. This, which I haven't even started. Because I don't want to spoil myself. I think I won't bother about Yaimiko's story quest. I think once I do the Archon quest, I will quick start. What do you think? Because I generally don't think I have the time. I think it's Yamiko's quest, right? Swap to a group that I actually use. You agree with that? That's great. Sounds like a plan. You know, Archon quest is important, and there are spoilers in the first few sentences, so I will definitely do the Archon quest and not quick start it. Finish Archon quest, then quick start. Yeah. So I don't think there's any big spoilers for Yaimiko's quest, right? It's not like I'm worried about Yaimiko's quest. Like, yeah, and I mean it is true, yeah. So it's like, I think I'd rather not miss the event. Yeah. Yeah. Good idea. So today is Tuesday. When is the live stream? They haven't announced, right? It's so fast, I can barely catch up. And so fast they're announcing the next thing already. This 5-week rotation thing is so hectic. Are we still on the 5-week rotation? They said 5-week rotation until 3.2 or 3.3 or... I can't remember. It was much earlier announcement. But anyway, thank you so much, Kia, for being with me throughout the entire stream since you came. You know, thank you so much for being my feedback and eyes and ears. As far as you know, 3.3 the last 5 weeks. And you know, I know that a lot of people said that, you know, 6 weeks, you know, there's downtime to the events and there's nothing to do. But for me, that 1 week is like a rest week, you know, it's like a week where you can, you know, stay out late with friends and all these things so that you can have a life and Genshin, you know? It's called balance. Instead of me having to, I mean, okay, I still, yeah, but, you know, it's still a rush for me either way, so it would be nice to have that extra week back. That's my personal feeling. I'm sure a lot of people are, but I say that, but at the same time I've sort of gotten used to this 5-week thing. I don't know whether if we go back 6 weeks, it will be really obvious that there's a gap week. You have a lot of thoughts about 5 weeks versus 6 weeks, more than you can share right now. Yeah, come back again, and when I'm not doing an Archon quest, and we can have a conversation about it. Thank you so much, Kev. I see you soon, okay? Have a great day, and I need to crash. Bye!